garden, June 27th, 2020, and I believe this is the 6th year of my garden. I always like to document it to see what the difference is. It's amazing. This year we're a little bit late because of the weather, but you can see that 9-bark's in full bloom. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And then we have Sweet William below as the ground cover, and Jacob's Ladder, the variegated in the background, and then the non-variegated back there. And what is that? Some kind of willow, I forget. Anyway, it's pretty with the pink and the pink blooms. And I'm going to turn this way, the entrance. Here you can see the variegation and the flowers. And then we have the Ito peonies, which is Julia Rose. Is that not gorgeous? And I think, here we go to the front. Before I walk down the walk of the peonies, I'd like to go this way for a change. And we have lots of daisies getting ready to bloom. The Siberian iris are almost finished. And then, of course, I have the Julia that hasn't come up yet. But the Siberian irises are finishing up. They've been gorgeous this year. So when you look over here, look how pretty. And it has oodles and oodles of blooms. And this is a new one. So exciting. And the iris. And then the white one. Very pretty. And right there in the front is, what do you call that? Why do I go blank? Sage. Thank you. It'll be real pretty and big. What's left of that? That's a honeysuckle. You can see these are spent. And this is another clematis climbing up my pear tree. And these are all limelights, hydrangeas that get up to 10 feet tall. We'll walk along the back here. This is new this year, and this is a Jacqueminot up my little post thing. Isn't that cool? So, very cool. Excuse me, dog. Lots of stuff here. So this is in memory of my mother. They're Asiatic lilies, and they're Rosella's Dream in pink. And they're not in bloom yet, but you can see it's pretty. And my May tree. And these are other lilies. The white ones get real tall. Pine tree. The yard. Wow. I love to have along this fence continue my flower beds, but we'll see. And what's left of the Persicaria. And this is a transplant from the main parent plant you'll see later. And another Russian sage. Just so you can see the depth. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, we'll walk along the grass to the front so you can see trying to hold it steady somewhat. This is Liantris that is getting ready to bloom. Look at that. Oh, look at the bumblebees. Yes, we see you. Yes. Look at that. Busy, busy. So yeah, this is a dappled willow, and I cut it way back, so now you have a lot of the pink blooms, and it's real pretty with the pink. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So this is another Ito. This is Raggedy Ann. It's early in the morning, so it hasn't opened up quite yet. Back there, my Butterbur Gigantus. My water fountain that I forgot to turn on. Irises are done. And the variegated dogwood. Or not, what is it? Red twig dogwood. That's what it is. Okay. Look at that. Now, before this bloomed, I counted 101 blooms on this one bush. It's incredible. So, this is my walk. Incredible. Can't get enough of it. Look at the size of those blooms. And the bumblebees are having a big time. Look at that. And of course we need smell-o-vision because it is just absolutely incredible. And I came along last night in the dark about 9 o'clock. I have lights all along this walk. And oh, it was warm and it was smelled nice and it was so pretty illuminated by the evening light. It was wonderful. This year I tucked in some new plants, hostas in there. From the porch you can see them. And then of course you have the still bees that are getting ready to bloom and the roses. Look at those. Wow. Aren't they pretty? Then we have valerian, that's the tall things standing up that are pink. It's some kind of herb. And my lilac tree, which is done blooming. Pretty, pretty. Look at this thing, it's incredible. And this is the Persicariat. It's huge, it's about done. And then we have mini hydrangeas, ferns, more hydrangea. And you have to know that the top of this plant is almost to my shoulders. And I'm 5'6". It's unreal. Another hydrangea, and then one in the back. And this is another Ito, and it's Scrumptious Sumptuous. Crazy. Is that not gorgeous? Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and look at the iris hiding. Look at that thing. Wow. Beautiful. And this one, that the sun's on it now, is about 20 years old, transplanted. And this one's not open. This one's another Ito. And I'll have to take a picture of it. It's too early in the morning. It's not opened. But wow, it's beautiful. So, see if I can get back here. Oh, and these are amazing. These are German flycatchers. And aren't they sweet? The stems are sticky. German flycatchers. This is just a pot I planted recently. And I do have weeds because I was injured last year and I really couldn't do any garden work for over a year. So I'm working on recapturing my garden. Sorry. Sometimes there's just things you have no control over. So, and then there's this little thing with the clematis. But look at that for a walk. Is that not amazing? Amazing.